Noel, this was a big year for announcements, a really big year. It seems every time I was checking my news feed, I was looking at a multi-million-dollar announcement from you and the mayor of Waterloo. Some really exciting things. Tell us about it.
We've had a great year. Of course, they kind of track everything by new permit valuation, which is all the new residential, commercial, industrial permits taken out. We had 161 million, which is our goal was 100 million for the year. 180 million is our highest of the year of the casino. So it's been a great year. And really since 2016, Mayor Hart had us reorganize economic development. We've averaged about 128 million since that time. So we're really seeing some good development out there.
And some major projects. Do you want to highlight a couple of those?
We have of course, the Lost Island theme park is moving dirt out there. That's a $100 million investment. That'll really bring all kinds of new attention to Waterloo, new visitors, new tourism, and hopefully more new investment in that area. We have the LSB financial technology going in the TechWorks facility. That's really a new age technology type firm that we're seeing out there. And of course the convention center in Best Western downtown, probably about 20 million between the two of them in terms of new investment, redevelopment. And we're working on the exhibit hall, we're working on the entrance, the lobby addition of the convention center to really try to bring more people back to Waterloo.
So we're seeing both local expansion, but we're also seeing investment coming from the outside, new investment. To me, those are signs of a very healthy local economy. Are you seeing similar growth in the industrial areas?
We really are. We're seeing great investment in all portions of the city. We have 5 industrial parks and we have 2 retail centers that we've kind of focused on with our tax increment finance districts. In the Northeast Industrial Park, we have the ability for heavy sewer, heavy water, and rail. We have the control building going out there, the largest building since 2004 to be built out there. Up at the airport, we're extending water and sewer to open up 300 new acres along the Highway 218 Lone Tree Road interchange. So we're really starting to see some great investment in those areas. It's really about bringing new jobs here, new tax base here, new opportunities for businesses here. And of course that helps fuel those larger projects out there that are bringing more employees, that help bring the retail, that'll help bring the small business development and restaurants. You bring the new larger development to bring the smaller development to bring the people.
I'm glad that you brought up the small businesses. We're seeing many new businesses. We're seeing many downtown, but we're also seeing very nice development in the northern part of the city and in the south.
Correct. I mean, downtown development, we're seeing over 35 new businesses that have opened up there in the last 5 years, and a lot of that is brought upon by the new housing happening down there. Up at North Crossing, formerly Logan Plaza, we've partnered with Ben Stroh, a local developer, and now he's also turned his attention to redeveloping the former Kmart Plaza on San Marnon and the former Logan Plaza. Logan Plaza, now called North Crossing. Of course, we've seen a new Quick Star out there. We're seeing a new Burger King under construction. He's partnered with Unity Point Hospital to really bring a lot more medical options up there as well. And of course, all of that is at the north end of the Highway 63 area, which we've seen new business development, new medical along there as well as the TechWorks and the Sportsplex at that southern end. So we're seeing great reinvestment in a lot of our corridors.
And one project I'm especially proud of is the city's partnership with Hawkeye Community College. The goal is to improve housing opportunities and at the same time teach the students about construction and building.
And one of the things the city of Waterloo has really worked on is to gain more housing in Waterloo, and we're also out there to eliminate blight in Waterloo, and we've acquired a lot of lots. So that led to the partnership with Hawkeye to try and fill some of these infill lots and try to also work with Hawkeye's programs to keep students out there. Again, workforce is a primary thing to bring new businesses here, so really with Hawkeye Community College, the Waterloo Career Center, they're doing that to prepare the students. Our particular partnership with Hawkeye is to build new houses on some of our infill lots. We started up on Noel. We've actually sold the first house for a profit. We're close to selling the second house for a profit. But again, the benefits to all that is you're creating a new workforce for the students, you're creating infill development and new investment in older neighborhoods for the city.
That's really exciting. All this development we know requires a lot of planning, collaboration, infrastructure. Usually we all know that infrastructure projects aren't the sexiest or high profile, but we've seen some pretty spectacular renderings of the University Avenue reconstruction. Can it maybe give us an overview of that?
Really we've been really improving a lot of infrastructure throughout the city, and our engineering department has been a great part of that. The University Avenue corridor is obviously a major one in that area in terms of its location between the two metro areas, so it's highly visible. We've seen some businesses that have left the University corridor, so our goal has been to reinvent that corridor with new aesthetics, new turning movements. We've added in lanes where they can turn into from new locations like South Hackett Drive. There'll be a roundabout going in at Fletcher. We've actually created some more commercial and industrial lots along the corridor as well to try and bring new businesses back to that entire corridor.
Noel, you've been in economic development for quite a few years now. How do you see the industry changing and even evolving? And how is Waterloo leading in maybe a modern, sustainable development as well as redevelopment?
Some of the goals in our strategic plan for the city of Waterloo that was adopted a number of years back was to create more shovel-ready lots. And so we have really worked toward that to try and make it easier for businesses to locate here. Our transportation systems, as we noted on University, we've tried to make those more business-friendly for ingress and egress and visibility. We've actually changed a lot of our zoning ordinance over the years to try and make it more flexible through our planned district creation. So it gives a little bit more flexibility in layout and setbacks, but there's still a site plan approval process. And then of course our infrastructure that we've been extending again to open up new areas for development has created more opportunities for business out there.
So looking ahead, what can we expect this year?
Wow, I mean this year, at this point, we just got the reports. We're $4 million ahead of where we were last year at this time, and of course it was our second best year ever, so we're very excited about the projects that are out there. Normally in a given year we'll have one or two large projects from the state that are looking here. We have about 8 to 10 right now, so we've got a lot of exciting things happening out there. And of course, again, the excitement of the theme park I think is drawing a lot of attention from other parts of the state for businesses to come and look at this area. So I think we have a lot of great things about to happen.
Noel, thank you so much. It's always so uplifting. You're very positive and encouraging to talk to. There's a lot of progress happening in Waterloo. It's obvious that you and your team enjoy what they're doing, and we appreciate your efforts, and thank you for being here today.
Well, and thank you for having me, and obviously thanks to the mayor and council for being proactive in our economic development efforts that have led to a lot of these projects.
Thank you.